How y'all doing? My name is Will Jenkins. Today's another Motivational Monday. Today, what I want to talk about is kind of a comical topic, but at the same time, it's still so prevalent nowadays, and that's keeping up with the Joneses. And a lot of people will ask, what's keeping up with the Joneses? So, let me tell y'all. Basically, keeping up with the Joneses is when you try to impress everyone else, but you end up pressing yourself. And you try to impress people to say, oh, I'm here in my job, or I make this much money and I go spend all this money and buy a whole bunch of things, but at the end of the month you're pressed for money. Rather than impressing people, you end up pressed. And that's something that I see so much nowadays in our society, because we at a certain point in our lives, I think all of us have per se try to keep up with the Joneses. And honestly, I see it even more so with people who are my age, where they try to go buy the brand new pair of J's, and yeah, they have the J's, fresh pair of J's. I give it to you, fresh pair of J's. But at the end of the month, they're sitting here struggling because they want to go out and spend money rather than invest money. That's one thing. That's really what I want to get into, where there is a difference between broke people, broke-minded people, and rich-minded people, where you don't spend money unless to invest in back into you. And that's one thing I've realized. Why spend something if it's not going to invest it back into you? And someone who's actually in my business, I don't even know if she remembers this, she actually told me, she said, everything you sitting here buying is not investing into you. You need to start investing into books. And she probably doesn't know that, but ever since then, I've actually started buying books Amazon cheap. You don't want to go to Barnes& and Noble, spend $30, $40 on a book, which they probably still not that much. You could still get it cheaper on Amazon. So there's no complaining when it comes to that. It's crazy how there's a saying that says, if you want to hide something from a man or a person, put it in a book, because people don't read. The average American reads less than one book in a year. And the average millionaire is recorded or documented to read at least 50, 60 books a year. With that being said, is we have to get to a different mindset where we see things differently. We stop trying to keep up with the Joneses and be real with yourself first and foremost. If you don't have it, tell people, hey, right now, I don't have it. That's better than sitting here pressing yourself and putting your family in a compromising position because you try to impress someone. So when it really comes down to it, is we have to stop trying to keep up with the Joneses. We have to stop trying to impress other people at the cost of our emotional security, our financial security first and foremost, and any other type of security that comes along with having that mindset of not trying to spend money if it's not investing back into you. And that's one thing that I realized. So I know that nowadays I focus on the things I buy. I focus on, hey, is this gonna be beneficial for me to purchase, and is it gonna invest back into me? And if so, how is it, and how soon can I see that return on the investment? Just like with a business, most people who start a business, they calculate how long it's gonna take for them to break even and end up eventually profiting from their business. Because when most people start a business, you're not going to see that first initial investment back at least for a year. And that's something that a lot of people fail to realize, where everyone wants to start a business, but they really don't understand the cost of what that takes. So they want to sit here, and they're the same ones who sit here and go out and spend money and don't really understand the intrinsic value and the tool that money really is nowadays, where how it can help you out. And I think everyone wants to have a lot of money, but something that people don't realize is they want to have a lot of money, but they don't know what to do with it. And I think that's why a lot of people don't have a lot of money, because they have no plan. They have no written plan. They have no desire of what it is that they're actually gonna do besides spend a lot of it and buy a lot of things. And that's what I want to leave y'all with. Y'all, we have to get to a different mindset when we stop trying to keep up with the Joneses, where we stop trying to impress other people and end up pressing ourselves. So be confident in who you are. Stop trying to worry about what everyone else is doing. And if you don't have it, you don't have it. That's, who cares if someone looks at you in a negative connotation because you don't have something? At least you're confident in you knowing yourself, rather than having all these other people who don't have it either trying to judge you. So that's what I'll leave y'all with. So if y'all have any questions, any comments, definitely leave them. Share this, and if y'all want me to talk about something, just let me know in the comments, and I'll pick the best choice or whatever I feel that's pressing on my heart to talk about next week. So thank y'all. I hope all y'all have a great day, and have a great night.